Stop them. And they did. They hustled back. Great play. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Norristown Area High School. Once again, I'm Steve Acavino here for boys varsity basketball here on NASD TV. If you haven't heard or haven't read in the papers, the boys varsity basketball team are now 3-0, defeating Lancaster McCaskey. It was their last contest away. They come back home. Tonight's opponent is versus Methacton, and they can't take this opponent lightly, and I don't think they will be taking this game lightly at all. So we'll have to see what happens. We'll take a break for the national anthem and starting lineups. We'll be right back. All right. We'll get things started shortly with the introduction of the starting lineups of Methacton and then Norristown. Great rendition of the national anthem. As I've mentioned before on the telecast, we remember all the servicemen and women in Iraq that are serving this country for us. It's going to be a game of intensity both on the court and in the stands this evening. Crowds for Norristown are of a large proportion, and so are the crowds so is the crowd for Methacton. Pretty good turnout with both schools in close proximity to each other. I didn't doubt that was going to be the case at all, of a light crowd for Methacton. Let's listen into the starting lineups. Methacton, then Norristown. Starters for Norristown, 33, Tim Bowman. Number 32, Jamal Blaylock. Number 25, Rich Lancaster. Number 12, Dwight Tinsley. Number 4, Russ Graham Jr. Get it right. We got to get it right. It's Russ Graham the third. A little thrown off by the public address announcer there, but nonetheless, Norristown getting pumped up for what should be an exciting game, as I mentioned previously. This game is going to get loud. It's going to get intense. And those are the recipes for great basketball. And it looks like we're going to have it here tonight. All right. Coach Evans giving direction to his players for Norristown. And let's see if Methacton comes out firing with here in the beginning. It's going to be our first look of their team this year. So your starters: Tinsley, Graham, Bowman, Lancaster, Blaylock. Sportsmanship beforehand. Lancaster's going to take the tip. All right, here we go. Let's start the game. Lancaster tried to get a hand on it early. Doesn't. Methacton will have first possession of this game. Russ Graham, nice job defensively there. Right off the bat, we have a foul called. Russ Graham. And it'll be inbound for Methacton. Blaylock tries to defend there. Whoa, he slipped right by him there. Methacton just found an opening there and puts 2 on the board. Bowman gives it to Graham. Graham gives it to Blaylock. Blaylock to Lancaster. Back to Blaylock to Graham. Graham looks for his man. Graham fakes to Blaylock. Gives it to Blaylock finally after he tries to trick the defenders here for Methacton. Here comes Bowman. Bowman gives it back to Graham. Graham taking his time. Blaylock shoved it back to Graham. Graham back to Blaylock. Bowman has it now. Just working the perimeter. Bowman's going to try to drive in. Hands it off to Tinsley. Off for 2. Nice bucket there for Dwight Tinsley. Methacton. Blaylock's all over him, but passing the ball around. Here's Methacton. Russ Graham doing a good job. Let's see, Coach Evans is not happy with that call. Tim Bowman's going to get called on a foul there. Of course, you can hear Norristown's fan. They're not happy about it at all. All right, with 6:32 to go in the first quarter, it's 2-2. We're all tied up here. Methacton's got the possession. Here's Methacton. Methacton just moving the ball around. Up for 3. No good. Just off the rim. Here comes Russ Graham. Russ Graham will move down court. Over to Blaylock. Blaylock's going to shoot just off the rim. Tinsley get it back. Nice rebound by Tinsley. Lancaster tries to go up with it. Can't. Denied there. You hear the reaction from Methacton's crowd. They're happy about that block. All right. Here comes Methacton. Driving around Lancaster. Can't get him. Tinsley doing a nice job. Lancaster trying to defend but can't. Put 2 more on the board for Methacton. It's now 4-2 Methacton with 5:44 to go in the first quarter. Bowman. Bowman gives it to Blaylock. Blaylock calls the play. Gives it back to Bowman. Bowman's going to take a long shot there. That one's short. Can't get it to go. Here comes Methacton. Already, a couple missed shots killing Norristown already. And here comes Methacton right back. Lancaster with his man there, Blaylock. It's man-to-man defense for Norristown. Here's the pass. Methacton. Spinning around, nice move there, can't get it to go. Russ Graham comes up with the rebound. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 4-2 Methacton. Blaylock gets called on the travel. Blaylock took more than 2 steps there, and that's early mistakes are killing Norristown right now. Vontae Shippen will come in the game for Norristown. Rich Lancaster, will sit. Here comes Methacton. Russ Graham, really far down and gets back. Methacton player passes it back. Tim Bowman getting called on the foul again. And here's the inbound from Methacton. Long shot there. For 2, that was on the line. Methacton leads at 6-2 now with 4:34 to go in the first quarter. Bowman tries to go up with it, can't. And Bowman's fouled. He'll go to the line, shoot 2. All right, Norristown needs to start making up some ground right now at the foul line. Let's see if they can do it. They need it too. It looks like they're struggling offensively early, and this Methacton team looks pretty hot so far. First shot off the backboard and in. This Methacton crowd is really loud, and they're going to do everything they can to try to take Norristown out of it at their home court. That one spins out. Here comes Methacton. Nice ball handling there. Methacton trying to drive around. Zone defense there, 3-2 zone for Norristown. Trying to keep them out. Can't give Methacton any room inside, or they'll take advantage of it. Here comes the inbound. Inside, found a man again. We're just going to pass it back. Oh, nice setup there, but didn't have anything with it. Methacton inside, taking the shot, drains it for 2. That one clean off the hand, can't argue with that much. That was a clean shot. Methacton leads at 9-3 with 3:52 to go in the first quarter. Norristown playing with a sense of urgency now. You don't want this lead to really go any further. Bowman has it. He's going to give it to Blaylock. Blaylock taking a rush shot. That one just spins out now. Here comes Methacton, fast back on the other side. They're going to slow things down. Methacton will pass inside, driving, and he's called on the travel. Norristown gets the ball back. All right, even though Norristown's down, they can't rush their shots. Coach Evans discussing something with the official there. He's not happy early on with the way this game's being called, and he's showing it on his facial expression right now. Here comes Russ Graham. Finds Tinsley inside is Bowman. Tinsley shoves it off there. I believe that was Russ Graham there that got that. 9-5 now. Methacton still leads it by 4. 3:13 to go in the first quarter. Here comes Methacton. Russ Graham trying to get back on defense. Stop this rush. Round Graham passes it back to the outside. Thinks about it. Methacton. He'll just throw it out. Interesting. Clearly, he had nothing with it there and just threw it out of bounds. All right. 3 minutes to go, and Norristown gets the ball back down by 3. 8-5. The score seems to be changing here every second. They got to get it figured out at the scorers table. And they finally did. Here comes Russ Graham. Russ Graham marches in, and he gets 2. All right, 2:46 to go in the first quarter. It's now 8-7 Methacton. Norristown chipping away at that lead pretty quickly there. Russ Graham doing his job on defense. Methacton trying to go to work here. Not much doing there. Oh, that was almost picked off there. There's the shot, no good. Shippen back to get that one. Long pass down and turned over. Can't get that. Can't get anywhere with that. you just can't keep turning the ball over to this offense. They're really dangerous, and they sure look like they can put more points on the board early on here. Graham tried to overstep his man there, couldn't. Blaylock on his man. All right, Methacton looking to drive around. Graham does. No, that one just bounces off the side of the rim there. The inside part of the rim, should I mention, here's a long pass. Drive in Norristown, it's up, no good. They try to get the rebound, tipped out by Norristown. Well, early on, the story has been turnovers. Norristown's turning the ball over, and they really can't afford to. 1:42 to go in the first quarter. Norristown down by 1, 8-7. Methacton with the lead. They look a little shaky right now. Let's see if they can gain some momentum, hopefully, and find a spark to get their offense going. Methacton is beating Norristown's defense from pretty much every angle of attack right now. Here comes Methacton. Tinsley doing a nice job defensively there, holding his man. Methacton takes a shot off the front of the rim. Shippen gets it back. He's going to pass it to Blaylock. Here comes Blaylock up the court. Blaylock runs, jumps, and throws. Nice shot there by Jamal Blaylock. Norristown finds himself up by 1, 9-8. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. And it'll be Norristown's ball. Tipped out by Methacton. Blaylock. Long pass back. Norristown will go to work. Tinsley. Finds Blaylock back. Blaylock back to Tinsley. Tinsley's going to take it himself. And he shoots that one and drains it. Nice shot, Dwight Tinsley. 49 seconds to go in the first quarter. 11-8. Now Norristown leading it. Nice shot by Dwight Tinsley. Had an open lane and took it. Here comes Methacton back on the rush. Slowed things down. 30 seconds to go. Methacton looking. Stripped of the ball. And they called Blaylock on the travel. You strip the ball back, you get it back, you move down court, and you take a travel. Not what this team needs right now. Coaching staff for Norristown is trying to make that apparent to them that they can't make mistakes like that right now at this juncture. So we have 19.1 seconds to go in the first quarter. 11-8, Norristown leads it. Methacton going to the line to shoot 2. Norristown's crowd trying to get into it here. First one missed. Here's the second shot from Methacton. Second shot bounces in and good. Here comes Norristown. Sheldon Mayer in the game, gives it to Blaylock. Blaylock passes it off. Back to Blaylock. Ooh, that was almost picked off there. Takes a shot for just short. That's the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, Norristown leads at 11-9. All right, it's pretty shaky right now. Norristown's going to go in their huddle and take a break. Here's what needs to happen. Norristown can't turn the ball over any more than they already have. This Methacton team is just beating their defense left and right, and that's a mistake at this point. Another thing is they can't rush their shots. Norristown has been rushing their shots from the beginning here. When you get behind, there's a sense of urgency. You're going to end up rushing your shots. So you just have to settle back, work the ball around, find your opening, and take it when you have it. So Norristown has to settle down a little bit. Let's see if they come out and make the adjustments that they need to make. Well, we have some time here in between quarters. I'm going to tell you to check out nasd.k12.pa.us, Norristown Area School District's website. Check out our local programming on NASD TV, channel 27. Again, that website's NASD nsd.k12.pa.us. Check it out today. All right, Coach Evans has a talk with his troops here, see if he can get something going. All it takes is a little spark, one big play. Normally get everything in motion here. Russ Graham will inbound. Sheldon Mayer. We're underway here in the second quarter. If you just joined us, Steve Acavino back with you. Boys varsity basketball here on NASD TV. Blaylock back to Mayer. Mayer's going to pass it to Graham. Graham's going to take a shot. He's going to sink that one. Russ Graham, beautiful. Nice shot by Russell Graham. 13-9 now, Norristown with the lead. 7:35 to go in the second quarter. Here comes Methacton. Norristown gets called on the foul. Methacton will inbound. Methacton working the ball around. Passes it back. That one played out, tipped off Methacton. Norristown's ball. All right, Norristown needs to take advantage of these breaks they're getting and these turnovers. Here we go. Mayer starts up. Feeds it to Blaylock. Mayer back to Blaylock. Blaylock to Graham. Blaylock back to Mayer. Mayer gives it back to Graham. Swings it back to Mayer, who gives it to Blaylock. On the floor, Blaylock feeds it and gets it back, and he'll drain too. Jamal Blaylock, everybody was involved on the floor, gets it back, gets his own rebound, and takes it for two. Good job by Jamal. 15-9 now in the second quarter. Norristown with the lead. 6:38 to go. Methacton on their offensive rush. Stripped of the ball. Nice job here. Norristown moving down the floor. That one pushed away there. Tipped out by Methacton. Good job there by Norristown not to get in the way. They'll be getting the ball back. All right. Norristown looks to be picking up a little bit of the momentum. Knock on wood. Blaylock to inbound. Norristown looking to turn the game around. Long outlet pass there to Mayer. Back to Graham. Graham, long pass to Blaylock. Blaylock looking to set, just can't. Defense all over him. Graham inside, takes a shot for two and gets it. Russ Graham gets it. 17-9, Norristown leads at 6:14 to go in the first half. And Methacton takes a timeout, and they should take a timeout because they're probably thinking, what has happened here? We started off really hot, and Norristown has come right back and taken the lead once again, and now they're up 17-9. They have to be wondering what's going on now, and their coaches are going to talk to the players right now, as Coach Evans will talk to Norristown now. Norristown is starting to gain the momentum of this game. I'm being very cautious in what I'm saying right now because anything can change. There's still plenty of time in this game. And Norristown really has to just continue playing hard. It's going to be a rough fight, and that's how they've won their first three games, a fight. And it's going to be a fight all the way till the end, I have a feeling. Just one of those natural hunches, we can say. Well, we have a couple extra seconds here. I want to tell you to watch the Norristown Sports Show, hosted by myself and Richie Graham, which airs on NASD TV 6 p.m. on Friday evening and 6 p.m. on Sunday. Norristown Sports Show interviews by Darius Scott, box scores by Joe Polinsky. Check it out today, the Norristown Sports Show, 6 p.m. Friday, 6 p.m. Sunday, NASD TV. All right. Norristown comes back on the floor. Methacton inbounds. Tinsley has to get back. Methacton inside, short shot, no good. Shippen gets the rebound. Hands it off to Graham. Here comes Russ. Long pass to Blaylock. Defense has to get back for Methacton. Caught off guard there. Graham gives it to Mayer. Mayer just short on the side. Sheldon Mayer, not the tallest guy out there, but he shoots just like the best of them. Here comes Methacton. Methacton inside. Ooh, gets blocked by Shippen. What a block by Shippen. Vontae Shippen coming up big on the block for Norristown defensively. He's going to get called on a foul, though. Methacton will get 2 shots. Norristown sending Methacton a message there. Methacton will go to the line and shoot 2. First shot's up and good. Second shot, no good. Jump ball. It'll be Methacton's ball on the jump ball. 5:30 to go in the second quarter. Norristown up by 7. Methacton to inbound, long pass. That's a backcourt violation, and they're not going to call that. All right, that's interesting. Clearly in the backcourt, not calling that. Interesting. Here's the shot, Methacton from behind the arc, no good. Here comes Russ Graham, gets it right back. Here comes Mayer. Mayer's going to go in the air, tips it in, layup. Sheldon Mayer. 19-10 now. Norristown by 9. 5:03 to go in the second quarter. Here comes Methacton. Takes a shot, and it goes in just off the glass. Mayer comes back down the court. 19-13 now. Norristown's still up by 6. 4:42 to go in the second quarter. Blaylock. Back to Graham. Graham's going to take it. That one just high. Russ Graham didn't get a shot off there. Hits the top of the glass. It'll be Methacton's ball on the turnover. 4:36 to go here in the first half. 19-13. Norristown still leading. Here comes Methacton. Methacton. Tinsley doing a nice job there on defense. Pass on the perimeter there. Mayer on his man. And here comes Methacton just moving the ball for 3. No good. Methacton gets the rebound. They would lose that one, but get it back, rolls out, and it'll be Methacton's ball. All right, Methacton's possession on the inbound. Pass. Methacton just working the ball around very patiently. Graham on his man. Finds a man inside. Just tries not to tip it in. Methacton doesn't get the bucket, and here comes Graham. Graham has it. He's going to take it. He's going to pass it out. Shippen just keeps it in. Pass back by Graham. Ooh, that was dangerous. Shot, Norristown for 3. No good. Shippen gets the rebound back, and he's fouled. Good job by Vontae Shippen to keep that ball inbound, playable. They tried to make something happen, didn't get it, and drew the foul there. Vontae Shippen will go to the line, shoot 2. Norristown up 19-12 now. 3:31 to go in the second quarter. Timeout, Methacton. Well, we'll update the score periodically here just because the scores table hasn't figured out how many points to put on the clock. It's now gone 12 points for Methacton. It was originally 13, so let's clear that up. Norristown is a 7-point lead, 19-12, here with 3:31 to go in the second quarter as it stands. Hopefully the scoreboard won't change anymore when the clock stopped. All right. Shippen will shoot his next shot. Shot no good. Norristown gets the rebound. Graham gets it back. Here's Norristown. Graham with it. Passes it back. With the shot, Tinsley, no good. Tipped up in the air. They're going to call a push on Norristown. And Methacton once again will go to the free throw line. First shot, no good. Looks like that was a 1-and-1 opportunity. So it was only one shot, pardon me. It'll be Norristown's ball. 3:10 to go here in the second quarter. 19-12 still Norristown leading it. Russ Graham starts up for Norristown. Graham passes it back. Gives it to Blaylock. Blaylock back to Graham. Graham, long pass. Norristown has it back to Blaylock. Blaylock feeds it back to his man. Back to Blaylock. Jamal looks for Russ. He finds him there. Gets it into Tinsley. Back to Blaylock. Blaylock's going to shoot. And he's going to drain that one for three. Jamal Blaylock from behind the arc sinks three. 22-12. Norristown with the lead here in the second quarter with 2 minutes, 28 seconds to go. Nice three by Jamal Blaylock, and here comes Methacton. Methacton drives in. Almost stripped there. Pass back, and Graham strips it finally. He gets the ball back. Walks in, lays it up, and no. Foul there on Methacton. Methacton player not happy with the call. Says he didn't touch him at all. Sure, we'll believe that. I never did it. Norristown up by 10. Russell Graham to the line. First shot. Nothing but net there. Shows the focus and concentration of Russell Graham from the foul line. Here's Graham's second shot. Up and good. Sinks them both. 2 pure shots from Russell Graham. And that's where it counts, folks. It's the free opportunities you have to take advantage of here. 24-12, Norristown with the lead. Approaching the 2-minute mark here in the second quarter. Ball stripped away. Methacton has it. That one just kept inbound. Russ Graham, long pass down. Norristown up off the glass, and 2 more. All right, Norristown's offense starting to explode a little bit here late in the second quarter. Tinsley, nice job there. Finally has to get back, though. Spin move there, Methacton. Ball going right back to Norristown. That's one way to turn the energy around. Norristown's crowd really getting into it now. Methacton's crowd's kind of been taken out of it now, but anything can happen. Rich Lancaster back in the game for Norristown, number 25. Russell Graham. He'll hand it off. Back to Russ Graham. Graham gives it to Blaylock. Blaylock's thought about it. Into Russ. Ball almost tipped back, but good job. Being alert is Jamal Blaylock. Got it back. Norristown has it. Defense for Methacton really working here. Man-to-man for Methacton. Here's the pass. Long. Norristown tries to drive in. Can't. Blaylock for 3. Again. Jamal Blaylock from behind the arc. He's hot. Another 3. 29-12. Norristown. 56 seconds to go in the second quarter. And Norristown's found their offensive game, I think. Here comes Methacton. Pass inside in the paint. Methacton for 3. Off the basket. No good. Lancaster gets it back. He's moving down the court. Tips it high up for Russell Graham. Keeps it in bounds. Wow, nice alertness there. Tinsley gives it back to Graham. Graham from the top there, the foul line. Sinks two more. 31-12 now. Norristown with the lead. 24 seconds to go in the second quarter. The offense looks pretty good now. Blaylock slides on the floor. He's got to get back. Here comes Methacton. 15 seconds. Blaylock, pressure. Man-to-man. Man-to-man defense for Norristown seems to be working now. Jamal Blaylock can really turn a game around when he sinks threes. Here comes Russ Graham. Graham back to Blaylock for three more. Ooh, just couldn't get that one. Trying to get the rebound, and no, it's Russ Graham. All right, at the end of the first half, Norristown leads at 31-12. It looks like they've caught some fire here. Let's see if they can continue it in the second half. Once again, I'm Steve Acavino. This is Norristown Area High School Basketball Network, NASD TV. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back on the other side with the second half. Don't go away. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Acavino back behind the mic here at Norristown Area High School. Norristown boys varsity basketball. Norristown's opponent, if you just joined us tonight, is Methacton. We're going to be moving into the second half. At halftime, Norristown leads at 31-12. Norristown has started off a little sluggish, but it looks like they're finding their offensive legs right now. Let's see if they can continue that in the next 16 minutes of basketball. It's going to be a fight until the end. They're going to have to work hard and keep it going. Let's see if they can. Before we get started here, I have to say a really big thank you to a few people. Before these the home games, a group of Norristown students get together and have a little tailgate out in the parking lot, cooking hamburgers, hot dogs. You name it, they've got it out there. Steaks. It really smells good out in that parking lot. I've got to thank them for feeding me before I got on air today. Had a nice hamburger out there in the cold weather. Got to thank a lot of people out there. Brian Latrinko and Chris Delaney. Andy Owens was out there. Scott Konsicki. Adam Kenny. Dan Sig, Craig Doyle. Got to thank those guys. It's a wonderful time out there. All right, well, it's the third quarter. 8 minutes on the clock. Norristown, Methacton switch sides. 31-12, Norristown with the lead. Jamal Blaylock will inbound. Here we go. We're starting the second half right now. Russ Graham. Back to Bowman. Bowman gives it back to Blaylock. Blaylock to Tinsley. Tinsley called on the travel. Methacton gets the ball in the turnover. Here comes Methacton starting down court. Russ Graham on his man. Tinsley tries to defend there. Methacton walks in. They score the first points of the second half. 31-14 now, Norristown leading it. Here comes Bowman. Gives it to Lancaster. Lancaster's going to take a shot, and he's going to drain two there. Nice short little jumper there by Rich Lancaster. 33-14 Norristown. Methacton running up, driving, but turns it over. That basket won't count. It's going to be Norristown's ball. 7:08 to go in the third quarter, 33-14 Norristown. Of course, Methacton's fans aren't going to agree with the call. Norristown fans loving it. Here comes Russ Graham. Graham finds Blaylock. Blaylock gives it to Lancaster. Lancaster gives it back to Blaylock. Blaylock Trying to sneak around the defender, does get it in the paint. Gets two. Jamal Blaylock. Nice job there around one defender. Long pass for Methacton. Norristown's defense has to get back. They do, and stick two. 35-16 now. Norristown with the lead. 6:24 to go in the third quarter. If you're just joining us, Steve Acavino with you. Norristown boys varsity basketball versus Methacton. 6:19 to go in the third quarter. 35-16. Recapping the score once again. Jamal Blaylock will inbound for Norristown. Russ Graham. Call the play. Defense sets for Methacton. Graham back to Bowman. Bowman sneaks in there, and Lancaster tries a shot there just off the side of the basket. Ooh, nice play there, trying to sneak in under the radar. Can't do it, though. Here comes Methacton. Methacton trying to cycle the ball around. Moves inside. Passes back out. Methacton almost stripped there. Bowman, nice job defensively. Sticking with his man. Blaylock doing his job. Here comes Methacton. Inside. Spins around. Drains two. 35-18 now in Norristown. Here comes Jamal Blaylock. Finds Graham. Russ Graham gives it to Bowman. Bowman has two defenders on him, sneaks through. Lancaster tips it off the glass for two. 37-18, nice sneak there by Tim Bowman. Sneaks through two defenders there. 5:10 to go in the third quarter. 37-18. Russ Graham moved there and just got around him there. 5:04 to go in the third quarter. 37-18. Norristown Methacton fouled. Will go to the line and shoot. Two shots. First shot good for Methacton. 37-19 now. One more shot for Methacton. Rich Lancaster comes out. Vontae Shippen in for Norristown. Second shot coming up. Takes it, sinks it, both good. 37-20. Long pass down. Norristown turns it over there. That was a long pass from Shippen there. That one out, and Methacton will get possession once again. Odd. Norristown up by 17. 37-20 with 5:04 to go in the third quarter. Still enough time on the clock. They can't afford to turn it over. Here comes Methacton. Turnaround jumper. Can't get it. Here comes Russ Graham. Good job on the defense to get the rebound. Here comes Graham. Graham gives it to Bowman. Bowman's hung up there. Finally gets through. Ball tipped and fouled. Tim Bowman will go to the line, shoot two, excuse me. First one, no good. Just to mention though, Tim Bowman is a pretty good free throw shooter. He makes it look natural. Very uncharacteristic of him to miss there on the first shot. Very focused individual. Very soft-spoken off the court. But plays tough on the court, and that's where it counts. Bowman's second shot. Just short. Methacton gets to the rebound. Here comes Methacton down the court. Trying to sneak around the defenders there. It's Tinsley and Shippen. He couldn't sneak around them. Finally, from the outside, Methacton takes the shot and it bounces off. No good. Bowman had a hand on that, couldn't get to it. Methacton trying the shot, tipped out by Shippen, so it'll maintain. Methacton will maintain possession on the possession arrow. 4:26 to go in the third quarter. Norristown still up by 17, 37-20. Blaylock tips it again, but he steps on. Okay, he did step on the baseline. It'll be Norristown's ball. Okay. Foul on Methacton. Of course, Methacton fans aren't happy sitting behind me right now with the officiating of this game. Pass there. Shippen turned his back. That was intended for Vontae Shippen, and he just didn't look to see where it was. And right there, three-pointer for Methacton. 37-23 Norristown with 4:08 to go in the third quarter. Just bad communication there. It'll be Methacton's ball. I can't see how Vontae didn't see that pass coming and wasn't, should I say, expecting that pass to come. Of course he couldn't see it because he was staring straight ahead. All right, Methacton looks like they're picking back some of the momentum. Their crowd's starting to get back into it. We really haven't heard anything from Norristown's side of the crowd. Here comes Methacton. 4:04 to go in the third quarter. 37-23 Norristown. Russ Graham tips it out, and it's still Methacton's possession. Slowly the lead's shrinking. Again, Russ Graham just blocks it out again. Methacton will have to inbound again. Here's the pass. Right around Graham there. Tinsley on a full press. Tinsley gets back. Here comes Methacton. Norristown trying to set up a brick wall here. Here's the shot. Methacton just off the rim. Tinsley gets it back. Good job to get to that rebound. You can't let him get a second shot. Here comes Russ Graham. Graham gives it to Bowman. Bowman. Hands all over Bowman and no fouls call. And Coach Evans isn't happy about that. Bowman gives it to Graham. Graham gives it back to Blaylock. Blaylock's calling a play. Blaylock sneaks in there, stripped, gets it back, gives it back to Bowman. Bowman's calling the play. Bowman's going to drive in. He's going to give it to Shippen. Shippen's trying to go up with it, and he's blocked and fouled. Vontae's going to go to the line and shoot. 2 shots. First shot. Sinks it. Good. Another shot here. Second shot, no good for Shippen. Bowman gets the rebound, though. Is it back to Blaylock. 2:55 to go in the third quarter. Norristown 38, Methacton 23. Blaylock back to Bowman. Bowman, 2 defenders on him, breaks through him again. 3 defenders, ball on the floor. Long pass there. Norristown has to get back. Methacton opened up and he's blocked. Methacton now gets the rebound. Nice defensive job there by Norristown. Got to commend him on that. Got to commend him on that. Good defensive stop there by Norristown. Had to get back. Graham is fouled. Wow, that's exciting defensive play right there. Norristown's crowd really appreciates that hard work. That's what you got to do. You got to stop them. And they did. They hustled back. Great play. Here comes Russell Graham. Graham tries to drive in. He'll pass. Intended for Shippen. Just out. And Methacton will get the ball back. Here comes Methacton with 2:16 to go. Third quarter, 38-23 with Norristown with the lead. Russell Graham gets called on the foul, and once again, coaching staff for Norristown not happy. And I wouldn't be happy either right now with the amount of hands that have been on Norristown players and the officials not calling it. Here comes Methacton. Timeout Methacton. Good to get a timeout here. And you can't blame Coach Evans for being upset here. Clearly, Norristown has been fouled a couple of times with hands to the players, and fouls have not been called. So we can see why there's frustration. But it's been equally on both sides getting bad breaks with calls right now. So that's not the focus. What the focus is right now, it should be your defense and your offense, not the calls you're getting or the calls you're not getting. The offense has to keep stepping it up, and their defense right now has to maintain a brick wall here, a chain that this Methacton offense can't break at this point. So you have 2:11 right now in the third quarter as it stands. 38-23, Norristown leads it. Just want to mention on NASTV, check out Now What, our college show hosted by Lynn Koldinsky. Every 2 weeks here on NAST TV. Check it out today. Here comes Methacton to inbound. Methacton almost tipped there. He gets it in off the glass. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 38-25 now. Norristown still leading it. Here comes Russ Graham. If you just joined us, Steve Acavino, it's Norristown Area High School varsity basketball here on NASD TV. Here comes Russ Graham. Tinsley off the glass for two. Good job by Dwight Tinsley. 40-25 to go. 40-25 is the score. 1:32 to go. It'll be Norristown's ball. (40-25). 1:32 to go in the third quarter. Norristown, this game is trying to expand their record to 4-0. Pass to Blaylock. Blaylock takes a slide there, can't get the shot off cleanly. Tinsley gets it back, trying to make something happen. Ball tipped out. Bowman gets it back. Blaylock for three, can't get it. Let's see what the call is here. On a foul on Vontae Ship, and it'll be Methacton's ball. All right, Methacton to inbound. Here comes Methacton. Tinsley. Defensively for Norristown, trying to stop. Inside. Trying to get around Tinsley. Can't, finally does. Tips it up. Finally, ball tipped up for the rebound. Methacton gets it. Bowman with the steal. Tim Bowman coming down the court. It's going up. And he can't get the bucket to go. Just off the side of the rim there. Two shots for Bowman now as he was fouled on the play. 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. 40-25, Norristown with the lead. Here comes Tim Bowman back at the foul line. Bowman. First shot, good. With that shot, he said, take that, Methacton, right there. Their crowd members are shouting out and trying to distract them during the game here. Obviously didn't work on that shot. And I've got to be pleased with Norristown's cheering section right there. A lot of people. It's filled up here. Second shot, sinks that one. Just shows you the focus and the drive of Tim Bowman. But here comes Methacton's drive. Ball stripped back. Here comes Tinsley. Tinsley gives it to Blaylock. Blaylock, short jumper inside for two. 44-25 now with 28 seconds to go in the third quarter. Here comes Methacton, trying to play desperately. Ooh, Bowman, nice job, tries to get the ball back, scrambling on the floor. Bowman finally gets it back. Here comes Graham. Graham tries to turn around there. Methacton player takes a tumble. 12 seconds to go, playing for the last shot in the quarter. Here comes Bowman. 44-25, 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bowman takes a tumble, passes it on the floor to Blaylock for three and sinks it. Tim Bowman on the floor to Jamal Blaylock. What a play. Making it happen when it counts. And again, Jamal Blaylock from behind the arc. He's been hot this evening. Sinks another three-pointer. 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 47-25. In the fourth quarter. You can ignore me, but 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 47-25. Norristown with the lead. All right. Norristown has to play 8 minutes of basketball, both offensively and defensively. They can't turn the ball over, and they really have to take their time on offense. That's been the same keys to the game since day one. I will admit, and I don't do this often, the officiating hasn't been 100%, but you can't blame that on playing a poor performance. You just can't. We have to remember that the officials are human too, and humans sometimes make mistakes. They can't always get it right, and we have to respect that. All right, Methacton to inbound. 8 minutes of basketball to go. Here comes Methacton. Foul called on Graham. Still be Methacton's possession. All right, pass back. Methacton will get going here. Here comes Methacton. Methacton inside the paint. Can't get the bucket. Norristown gets it back. Tinsley to Graham. Graham takes a stumble, but he gets back. Looking to make the play happen. Blaylock. Blaylock trying to get around the defenders. Nice pass to Graham. Graham's going to take it up. Graham, nice pass there to Bowman. Bowman inside. Feeds it back there. So I believe that's Shippen. Takes a tumble, and that ball out of bounds. Methacton's ball. 47-25 still. Norristown with the lead. 7:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Here comes Methacton. Again, that's Tinsley there on the press. Here comes Methacton. Methacton takes the shot for three, no good. Here comes Bowman. Again, Norristown getting to that all-important rebound. Can't give him a second shot. Here comes Bowman. Bowman's going to slow the offense down. Short pass there to Tinsley. Back to Bowman. Bowman's going to get it inside to Graham. Going to feed it to Lancaster, who gets it off the glass for two. Nice play there. Getting the ball in deep. 49-25 in the fourth quarter. 6:42 to go in this game. Norristown with the lead. Here comes Methacton for the shot. Drained it on the line for two. 49-27. 6:29 to go in the fourth quarter. Norristown. Here comes Russ Graham. Graham back to Blaylock. Blaylock is going to try to feed it back. 2-3 hands tipped there. And Methacton gets it right back. Here they come. Graham. Tries to fight off a couple of people. Methacton really slowing things down here. Finally finds an opening up off the glass and two. And a foul. Bucket and the foul. 5:54 to go in the fourth quarter. 49-29. You can hear Norristown's fans calling it to Methacton's attention that we still have the lead by 20. But Methacton will go to the line, and they're equally trying to change the momentum of this game. Still plenty of time here. First shot. Spins out. No good. Here comes Blaylock. Pass down court. Bowman. He's got it. He's looking for someone. He's setting the play here. Bowman will go. No basket there. Foul on Methacton. Bowman will go to the foul line. All right, Tim Bowman showed you his focus last time. From the charity stripe, let's see if he can repeat that performance. This has felt like a very long game so far. The adrenaline and the crowds, both from Norristown and Methacton, have really been in hot and cold in this game, depending on who has the lead or who gets fouled. It's been one madhouse this evening. It's the best way I can describe it. Here comes Bowman. at the line. First shot, sinks it. 1-1, both teams are in a penalty. Bowman will get a second shot. Tim Bowman. Second shot's up and good. 51-29 now. Norristown with the lead. 5:36 to go in the fourth quarter. Methacton coming back in a hurry. Pass back. From behind the arc. Shot. Drain that one. Methacton with a 3. Here comes Bowman. Right back. 51-32 now, Norristown. Here comes Norristown. Back to Graham. Russ Graham looks to drive inside, but he's going to fake there. DeMar Coleman can't get a shot off there. Here comes Bowman. Bowman drives up off the glass. Tim Bowman showing his skill. Nice layup by Tim Bowman. 4:45 to go in the fourth quarter. 53-32 Norristown. But here comes Methacton. Right back. Bowman defensively. Here's Graham on the defense. Methacton moving the ball around. Pass back. Methacton trying to drive inside. Lancaster with the block. Long pass. Here comes Bowman. Bowman up and off the glass. Rolls in. Tim Bowman for 2. 55-32 in the fourth quarter. Norristown with the lead. 4:16 to go. Here comes Methacton. You just joined us, Steve Acavino here on Norristown Area High School TV. NASD TV. This is the Norristown Area High School boys varsity basketball. And Norristown has the lead with 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, 55-34. Methacton will go to the line. As I mentioned before, with a win tonight, Norristown will improve their record to a perfect 4-0. Another shot coming up from Methacton here. First one good. Excuse me, it was only one shot there on that one. Here comes Bowman. 3:59 to go in the fourth quarter. Bowman getting really pressured there by Methacton. Mayer back in the game. Sheldon Mayer, number 1. Mayer feeds it back. Here comes Bowman. Bowman still with the ball. Bowman's going to drive it in there. Oh, off the glass there, can't get it to go. Maurice Briggs in the game for Norristown was fouled. Two shots for Maurice Briggs. First one, no good. Just off the heel of the rim. I'll get another shot. See if he can convert on this shot. Briggs converts. All right, 56-35 now, Norristown. 3:26 to go in the fourth quarter. Here comes Methacton. Methacton just moving the ball around now. Oh, Mayer tried to strip there, couldn't. Mayer tried to strip the ball there. And it'll be Norristown's possession. Sheldon Mayer showing a lot of intensity for a little guy there. Here comes Norristown. Gerald Smart in the game for Norristown. Smart back to Mayer. Mayer passes it off inside to Coleman. See, the basket doesn't count. 56-35, still 2:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Looks like the strategy has been to take out some of your starters and put in some of your bench, and you can afford to do it now. Get those guys who sit normally some playing time. Mayer hands it off. Here comes Norristown. In. That one rolls, can't get it. Here comes Methacton. Stripped of the ball. Norristown takes the shot. That was Jarrell Gardner there. Couldn't get it to go. 2:21 to go now in the fourth quarter. If you just joined us, Steve Acavino, this has been one exciting game, very loud game, and from both crowds. Norristown versus Methacton, boys varsity basketball here on NASD TV. Methacton will go to the line to shoot. All right, shot no good. Here comes Gardner. Gardner with the ball. Looks for Mayer, finds Mayer. Mayer's going to take it in himself there. Wow, what a play there. DeMar Coleman. Everybody involved on that one. That was a good fake there. 58-35 Norristown. 1:53 to go in the fourth quarter. Well, I think it's a safe bet to say that Norristown is going to go on and win this game at this point. Again, it was a little frustrating to see them start so slow. Methacton did have a burst of energy, but Jamal Blaylock sinks a couple of threes. That'll turn the momentum of any game right around. And when you have a crowd support behind you, that really helps too. Second shot from Methacton there, no good on the foul shot. Here comes Mayer. Mayer hands it back to Smart. Coleman inside, gets it for two. Here comes Methacton. Shot up, no good. Here comes Norristown. Gardner. Gardner has it, tips it up off the glass for two more. This bench doesn't look too bad for Norristown coming out. Steve Mayer's in the game for Norristown. Number 5, senior. 56 seconds to go, 62-35 Norristown. Methacton for three. Drained it. Very impressive there, Methacton. Doesn't look like they have a bad squad. Here comes Mayer, 38 seconds to go in the game. Mayer just wasting time off the clock. Mayer drives around one man, takes it back. 28 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Turns the ball over, gets it right back. Mayer. Fouled. Norristown's crowd surely letting know that Methacton's players how much they don't appreciate their performance at this point. Here comes Sheldon Mayer to take first foul shot. Good. Get another 1-and-1. Well, it started off slow and shaky, but it turned out to work in Norristown's favor. Again, their offense gets going. They're pretty much unstoppable, and their defense isn't half bad either. Here comes Methacton. Methacton's still trying to work the ball around. 10 seconds to go in the game. That one tipped up and out. Still be Methacton's ball. Jarrell Gardner, number 44 for Methacton, just tips that out. Crowd starting to clap it up now. 2 seconds to go. 1.6 seconds to go on the clock. Norristown looks like they're going to win this one safely now, 63-38. Here comes Methacton with the shot at the buzzer, no good. That's your final score. Norristown moves to 4-0 in the season. 63-38 is your final. Norristown with the win. Well, it was an exciting game. Norristown started out slow, as I mentioned before. They came back on their offense, turned things up a little bit. Jamal Blaylock, heck of a game. Made the three-pointers when it counted. From behind the arc, Jamal Blaylock and Russ Graham doing a great job there offensively. Our defense didn't play half bad. Need to tighten a few things up. We'll see you back here on our next home broadcast. Once again, Steve Acavino saying thanks for watching. Got to thank my producer, John Doyle, cameraman, Brendan White. Again, from Norristown, I'm Steve Acavino. I got to also thank the tailgate crew for that great pregame dinner. Once again, Norristown beats Methacton. We'll see you next time, folks. I'm Steve Acavino saying take care, everyone.